Hey, welcome back to the Acoustic Shop channel. I am Jeremy, and in case you didn't know, this is my brother John. We introduced him as John, but some people, I was told that I was very rude, and I think if I made it clear that you're my brother, then they would understand why.
No, you're
This
just
is
rude.
John, and today we're going to be talking about this beautiful blonde Hinde mandolin.
That's right. It's going to be gorgeous. Check it out after this.
Yes, today, John, my brother, we are talking about...
That's just creepy. And yes, you are rude and you are mean, and he is the mean brother.
bald guy. The bald guy is really rude. I think they were talking about me, but
could be me.
Not much farther behind.
I just know that you're very much rude. So it's definitely you.
Anywho, speaking of things to not be rude about, we're going to talk about Hinde mandolins. Great instruments. I would never say a mean thing about them. They are a fine. We sell a lot of these mandolins.
We actually have
Stephen Hinde.
Yep.
And
Steve is a great mandolin builder out of Iowa. I think, and despite that he is out of Iowa, he still makes great mandolins. My wife will appreciate that. She's from Iowa, and I always tell her I'm just not a fan.
Just pick on the state.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
You have some kind of little rivalry going between Missouri and Iowa.
I guess.
Anyway, Stephen Hinde of Hinde Fine Instruments. We've sold a number of his A styles, F styles, octave mandolins. We got a piccolo mandolin in the shop that's just really cool. It's a cute little bit.
If you haven't seen that video, it is definitely worth checking out. A lot of fun.
Yeah, made by Stephen, who's just doing a really good job. And the great thing I love about mandolin builders, or any builders in general, especially when they're starting out, it's just kind of like watching kids walk. They pick up so many things so quick.
Are you calling him a child?
I'm saying he's childlike. Where, those first few years, the development is so quick, and they're picking up things so much faster. So every instrument, you just see improvements, and it's great to just see the quality improvements along the way. Absolutely. And this is a fine example of it. Everything is getting cleaner and crisper. All the lines, I like this one. Contours a lot farther out to the binding edge. So kind of carved top down into a bit of a divot here, and then back out again, which I really like. It's kind of a cool, more extreme design. I don't know if that's going to be on all the mandolins, or if that's on the specific
uses some
blonde.
of the best quality parts too. I think that has also been a thing that he has always done. And in this case, I think what stands out to me is this super bear clawed spruce top here. Yes. So tell us about that, Jared. What is it?
So yeah, this has the Adirondack spruce top. That's that bear claw you get in it. Bears literally clawed at this tree to make this wood look the way it does.
That is not how it's done, Jeremy. That is not. And actually, what is really cool about this is red spruce or Adirondack spruce is not actually known for a lot of bear claw. In fact, it's rare to find bear claw in Adirondack. It's just aberrations in the wood. Is more, a cosmetic thing than anything, but some people absolutely love it. You know what's funny about this? I've had some people that actually have turned down instruments because they had bear claw in it.
And we've had some people like the photos on our website. What is that scratch on the top? Why does it look so weird? It's just a way the wood grain grew that year or season, where when the light is reflecting off those grains, they're slightly adjusted, so they leave like this really cool shadowing almost in the reflection of the wood.
So now it is actually a bonus to get bear claw in your tops. It is character, and people are actually looking for it, and it's extremely rare to see in Adirondack. So kudos to Stephen for that. Yeah, not only that, it has, what else, Jared? Tell us more.
This is a flame maple back and sides on this mandolin. Just a really pretty, catches a lot of your eye there.
It's almost quilted,
yes,
or
that is almost like a quilted maple. Yeah. Got the tortoiseshell binding on it, which I think is always beautiful on a blonde instrument. It just gives it a really good contrast. A radius fretboard with those Evo fret wires.
Big fan.
We like that Stephen, like you mentioned, he does the extras. So when you're buying one of those mandolins, you're getting all the top of the line parts. It's got the James tailpiece, gold James that matches the Evo fret wire, that matches the gold Waverly tuners. Just really high quality instrument.
And it has that deco. He's run that deco inlay pattern, and I've seen that pattern in other things. Actually, I see it in a jumbo guitar that I actually own. This is just a little modified version of that. But this was done as jazz mandolin.
Down into this kind of little pointed volute there at the end of the fretboard extension, and then he bound and then put that purfling all the way around that, which looks really cool.
Absolutely.
Gives some nice character. A pearl nut on there. And
what do you think about the tone of this particular mandolin, Jared? Tell us a bit about that.
Just about all the Stephen's mandolins have had this really good woody tone, but also a lot of clarity on the high end. So that's something that is, I'm looking for in a mandolin. It's not too deep and too woody, because I found that over time those tones end up kind of accentuating over time. The more the instrument opens, you get a lot more of that low end. You rarely get more clarity. So I like that these are very clear and crisp on the high end, and then that deep end is already there, but it's probably going to develop more over the years.
Sure.
One note that I did notice on this, Stephen did kind of a in-between speed neck. So the finish, you can kind of feel where the edges of the finish end, the really glossy end of the finish. It still is a finished neck, so it's not completely raw wood like it is on a lot of mandolins when they do that speed neck, but it is kind of an in-between the two. So it's not as tacky feeling, but definitely not a completely bare wood, which I have seen people do on other instruments. So that's cool. Also a 3-piece neck on there. You can see that.
What?
That stripe down the middle of it.
That's a mandolin thing. Yeah. Art shop mandolins.
Yeah, again, the way it's brought all the way down there into the heel. Very cool. So another hit from Stephen Hinde, and I do like this blonde color on this. I'm not normally a blonde mandolin fan. I'm more traditional.
He doesn't like the blondes.
Gentlemen prefer blondes.
He doesn't care for blondes.
Except in their mandolins.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You a brunette, a redhead?
I just like the traditional sunburst, but I also have started to like the more tobacco.
So a redhead,
burst.
You're a redhead fan.
Tobacco is also nice, so I guess that would be a brunette.
Okay.
What are we talking about right now?
I don't know.
Anyway, let's get to the tone samples. You guys want to hear what it sounds like? Let's play it for them. Hey, we really appreciate you guys watching that video. It was my favorite one we've made so far. We've done hundreds of videos, and that was the best one.
It was.
And the next one's going to be even better. If you'd like to see that, be sure you subscribe to this channel. And also, the more you comment and interact below, the more the YouTube algorithms pick it up and start pushing it out to other people, like-minded people.
Algorithms?
Algorithms, they're everywhere. They permeate the internet, and YouTube's got one, and it watches our videos, and it sees how much you comment, and then it pushes us to other people like you. And we want everyone to experience the Acoustic Shop world, where we talk about instruments, we do reviews, we got some fun videos coming up. We thank you guys so much for being a part of it, and we'll see you in the next video.